Trust me. I mean, for what we just said to you, your boss will never tell you this
No, because see, a lot of
unless he's a G.
yeah, a lot of some most of them they won't tell you that because they don't want you to grow or they're afraid of you growing.
Right.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Empower Yourself. And as you know, we're always trying to bring you inspiration and positivity. And today I have some friends here to help me with that. But before we get into it, make sure you subscribe to the channel and smash that like button. I got Jack right here, the mayor of Fall River, and Ronaldo, the famous basketball player.
That's me, Joe.
What's going on? What's going on?
Oh, pretty good, man. I'm really excited to enlighten some people out here. People that are always looking for motivation, looking for some growth, that want to get out of their comfort zones and be the person that they always desire to be. But to take that one step is that you gotta have a plan to make sure that if you want to be at that destination you want to be, it all just takes a plan, some goals, and a system for you to get to where you want to be.
Yeah, you got to plan. You gotta have a system.
And of course,
Well, actually, since we talk about that, I have a I was looking up something this recent, and there's like a study right here. I'm gonna read it off because there's like some numbers of there was a study done in the U.S. and it talks about like how many people are like unhappy with their jobs, and they're
right.
probably unhappy because they stay there and they feel comfortable because everybody needs money to pay their bills, but
Exactly. Right.
it says that 50% of workers report feeling stressed at their jobs on a daily basis. 41% is being worried. 22 is sad, and 18 is angry. So I don't know if you guys fall in that category.
I mean, I think everybody in the room here has definitely been to like a 9 to 5. And is it a struggle? Yes and no. The reason why I say no is because, I mean, there's a lot of people in America, right, that are homeless. There's a lot of people that don't have jobs that are probably collecting unemployment, welfare, etc. And they, honestly, you have it better than them. And it kind of sucks for them to be in a position like that because it just makes me think every single day I wake up and I gotta realize I gotta think first and foremost, I gotta thank God because I got a roof over my head. I got food on the table. Some people don't got that. So I can't say my life sucks. I can't say that I wish I was in a better position. I'm living someone's dream right now, and I guarantee you the dream I'm living is the people that are literally homeless or people that don't have the life that I have. In other countries are living in a miserable life, so at least you have it easy. But then again, I understand like you sometimes we're not really satisfied to be in the position that we're in, and we always want to grow because as humans we're always I think we have like a drive in us, like a fire to always grow because no matter what in life, sometimes it's like we never satisfied with what we have. So it's like we always want that eager, that rage to want more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
What do you think about it, Jack?
So I think that, especially for the people, for you that are in this situation where you have a job and it's not what you wanted to do, and of course, you have to work, you have to pay bills. Um, just know that it's not over. You woke up today, right? So that right there is a blessing. You have opportunity to make many things happen in that day. So if you still have a dream, even though right now it seems impossible for you to do it, just know that you can do it. And how can you start? Just start working on it. If you have a few minutes, let's just say like because I know people that went to college. They went to college for 4 years, 6 years, 8 years. Let's put it like that, and then they go to the job and they're like, I didn't like this. This is not what I want to do. And next thing you know, they have $100,000 in debt, and they're working at McDonald's or like a minimum wage job. And it's like, where did it go wrong? Where did they go wrong in that case?
Yeah, you said something that if you have a dream to work on it, it's something that it's a big question. Like, um, what you spend your time at, like, what are you doing with your time? Because we got everybody got the same time. Everybody has 24 hours, but everybody like uses those 24 hours in a different way. And I'm sure that people that are successful, they're not spending their 24 hours just chilling and watching TV all day. You know what I'm saying? So, like you said, you gotta once you have a dream, you have to like take time and work on it. Use those those 24 hours
Exactly.
to work on your dream on your dreams.
Honestly. And you know something, on the drive over here, right? I was just thinking, from all those times I wasted, times like either just like watching a film, even sometimes I watch a film to increase my knowledge, but times where I'm just like wasting time, like probably going out doing something stupid, or just wasting my time on social media and just like getting like seeking in stupid content that does not even belong in my mind. From all that time that I wasted on things that are just not beneficial for me.
Yeah, you could be learning
Exactly.
of a movie or a book or something.
Exactly. And if you just get all that time, right? Imagine if you get all that time back and then you put it into like into your craft, into things that's going to benefit you. Just imagine how increased your character will be, how much you will grow. You know what I'm saying? So it's like time's very valuable, and there is a saying like, "Time is money," because money can't buy time, and time is something that time. I truly believe, time is probably the most rich thing that you have because it's something that money can't buy, and
And you can't take back.
You can't take
You
back.
can't take
So
back.
it's like, so time's very valuable, and if you invest your time into things that's going to benefit you, benefit your family, yo, you're creating a legacy that's going to last.
Yeah. And uh, I feel like young people don't really care about that because
No.
they really young and they're like, I have time, I have all the time in the world. But
Yeah.
once you get older, like I'm still young, but I started to realize that I'm a little bit older than you guys, but I started to realize that like, man, your time is like valuable, and like like you want to enjoy like every minute of your life, and as you get older, I think you realize that even more. Like damn, like 30, 40, 50 years already went by, so like I want to enjoy as much as I can because you realize that your life is getting to an end. You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
so yeah, like, and that's something that I've been like thinking a lot lately. Is like not how to make time because the time is the same for everybody, but it's like how can you enjoy your time or take the most of your time the more you can, because you can't take time, you can't take it back, and yeah, like it's sometimes we just work, work, go home, work, go home, work, go home, and there's people that work a lot, like there's people that work Monday to Monday, and they don't even take time for like they want the money because you said something about we always want more,
Right.
and we do, but at the same time you got to be careful because sometimes the more you work it doesn't mean that you're gonna have more, because sometimes the more you work the more you spend. So I feel like you have to like, of course, work, but be like wise with
Yeah, you watch
with your
choices.
money.
Yeah.
Yeah, for an example, like if you have like, let's just say you have bad spending habits. Um, let's just say we'll talk about the numbers. Let's say you make like, I don't know, $3,000 a month, and you spend 3,500, then you're negative.
Yeah.
But there's people that, okay, then let me get a better job. So then they'll make $5,000 a month, and they'll still go $6,000 in debt.
Mm-hmm.
It's it's all about balancing it out. And
Yeah.
of course, there's people that that go through struggles and everything right now. Inflation and the way things are going, everything's so expensive. People they have to take two jobs, three jobs, and it's hard for them to make their dreams happen. I get that because sometimes you can't plan out life because things happen in life where you be put in situations where it's not what you wanted it to be, and sometimes you have a goal. Well, hey, I want to go to college. I want to become a doctor. I want to become a lawyer, or I want to create my own business. But then things happen that like roadblocks come, which they will have. You will have roadblocks in your life, but it's just the way you handle it. You can either let it be a roadblock, or you can hobble over it, jump over it.
Jump over that wall,
Exactly.
that obstacle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it takes a lot. It takes a lot to jump over that obstacle.
Yeah.
Some people they don't want to go through the struggle. Some people start, and once they get to the struggle, they quit. And some people don't even start, which is even worse. I feel like it because if you want something, you have to go get it.
Yeah, it's definitely worse not doing anything instead of starting, because I'd rather be in a position where a guy who's starting it but fails and fails and fails, but at least he's doing at least he's doing his part instead of a person that's not doing anything at all.
Yeah, and it's not really a failure if you don't quit. It's just like a obstacle or a lesson, you know.
Yeah, it's step by step to success.
To success. You
So
know?
it's like building a ladder to the place where you want to be. So it's like on like one after one after one. So
It takes a lot to get out of your comfort zone.
And it's
It
scary.
does.
It's scary too.
It's scary.
putting yourself out there could be one of the scariest things. You don't know what to expect, but I mean, if you're not there, then how you gonna know?
Yeah, you never know what's on the other side
Yeah.
if you never take that step.
Yeah, and there's one thing that I've learned too, is that if you have a dream, if you have a dream or goal that you want to work on, keep it to yourself and work on it yourself. If you want to talk to someone that believes in you. Because if you just tell random people, there's going to be always someone to put a doubt. There's always going to be someone to bring negativity. Oh, that's a stupid idea. You shouldn't do that. And that's when you just your inspiration, your dreams just go down.
Yeah.
You know, and I've learned that, and I've learned to just believe in yourself and make it happen. You know, and just work on it every day. And it's hard. You're gonna be afraid. You're gonna be scared. You know, you might have you know, struggles trying to get where you're gonna get, but it's all about getting out of your comfort zone. Some people just don't want to get out of their comfort zone. They're like, okay, I make a certain amount of money. I can just pay off I can just pay my bills, and I can have extra money to go places, do things. But it's like, are you happy where you want to work? Are you happy with what you're doing? Is it something that you like, or do you wake up in the morning and say,
Drive every day.
you know, no, seriously,
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
people
yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You sacrifice to go to work every day.
You know,
It sucks, but it's a duty that you have to do. I mean, because if you want to build a life, you're gonna have to obviously get wealth for you to do that.
Yeah.
You can't. It's not gonna fall out of the sky. Nobody's gonna give it to you. The only one that can save you in this life is yourself.
exactly.
You know what? I was talking to like a high school football athlete the other day, right? How him and his friend are just focused on like building each other up, focusing on their scholarships, focusing on going to college, and they have some teammates that are jealous of them. And I'm like, what's the point of being jealous? Because if you want to win a championship, literally how many players on the roster? I'm gonna say 50 or 70 max, I guess. If you guys want to win a championship, you guys have to work hard, work together, listen to coach. Hopefully the coach is smart, has a high IQ for what he's doing, and go there. What's the point of being jealous of each other? Anybody that's jealous of someone that's working hard is delusional, because instead of being jealous of that person that's working hard, that's trying to make a great thing for his name,
Trying to be better.
trying to do good thing for himself, for his family. Why don't you do it yourself instead of just hating on the dude? If he's doing good, use it as inspiration. Use it as motivation, or make sure it lights a fire on you, where it's like, you know what? He's blessed. I can do the same thing, or probably better.
But that happens a lot. You know, instead of those people look up to the people that are doing better to be inspired, they hate.
Exactly.
So they start hating on them, and then they start like, they don't want other people to succeed, right? To be successful.
Yeah.
So instead of like, working towards the goal and working to be better and use that as an inspiration,
Right.
they start hating on.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You just gotta put the work, you know.
Well, something. It's like this quote that you have here. It says, "Life is a journey. Let's travel together." If you can find a crew, or find good friends, family members, and you guys have the same goal, same vision, or maybe different vision, but it kind of almost leads to the same path, go together. Go together. You guys want to succeed? Go together, because it is a saying, like, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together.
Yeah, I heard that the other day, and I was thinking for a little bit, but yeah, it's true, because you gotta be careful with the people that you surround yourself with.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You can't surround yourself with negative people or people that always like trying to bring you down.
Yeah, there's gonna be people like that.
There's always people like that everywhere you go.
And one thing too that's another thing too is, don't compare yourself to others, because if you start looking at other people and you start saying, "Oh, they're successful. Why am I not successful?" Well, are you putting the same amount of work as that person?
Yeah.
Compare yourself to yourself. What can I do better? I'm not doing this. I have a dream. Let's just say I want to start my own business, but you get out of work or you're not working, you're in college, whatever, and you're not investing time in that, then how can you compare yourself to another person? Let's just suppose that person, they get home, they work, they research the business, they get things, they make stuff, they get things ready for the business. They're over there sleeping 3 4 hours a night and making their dream come true. But you're going to bed and you sleep 14 hours a day, and
Yeah.
then you want to compare yourself to the person.
Right.
You can't. You got to compare yourself to you and do the best, because sometimes some other people have different backgrounds, but you know what I'm saying? You can't always compare yourself to other people. You gotta compare yourself to yourself. I'm me, and that's me. What can me or I do to get myself to where I want to be? And it's not all about the money. It's about being happy. Because sometimes you can have millions of dollars and not be happy.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know?
No, yeah, that's true. That's true. Money is not everything.
No.
Yes, of course, it's important.
Right.
It helps you like enjoy life, you know. But there's no point in having, like you said, there's no point in having like $1 million and not having peace and not being happy, or having your family destroyed. You know what I mean? Like those are not being like healthy enough to enjoy your money. You know, to me, those things are more important than having money. You know, because
Right.
if you're not healthy, you can't enjoy your money. If your family is like broken, and it sucks. So if you don't have peace, there's no point. That's why we see like a lot of millionaires committing suicide, because
Yeah.
they have money but they don't have peace. You know what I mean? So definitely, peace, and health. It's the most important thing. But like you were saying, like some people, they work and they get home, but they don't work on themselves or in their dreams. And people need to like stop investing in their boss and invest in yourself instead.
I get,
You know what I'm saying?
there's like a quote by Jim Rohn: "Work harder on yourself than on your job."
Yes, well, that's exactly what I want to say. Like, it's not like don't invest in your boss. Go to work and be the
Right.
best that you can be
Sure.
at what you do, but invest harder on yourself, man. Because your boss is gonna get richer, man. You're just gonna keep doing the same money an hour.
A couple months ago, if I went down to Miami, me and Jack went to Burlington, right? We went to Burlington, and I bought this. I don't know if it's like canvas, but it's like basically it's a.
Oh yeah, New York.
So basically, it's a picture of New York, right? That has words on it, and it says entrepreneur. And then from the description, it says, entrepreneur is a person who works 100 hours on himself, then working 40 hours for someone else."
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so working hard on
Yes.
yourself is the key point to why I truly believe what everyone in the entire planet should do. Because if you want to be in a position in your life, you're gonna have to like work on yourself, study life, study yourself. Because then throughout this journey, you're gonna learn a lot about yourself that you never even knew.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah. You gotta find yourself to inside. Not only like we were just saying, not only and invest and try to get more money, but trying to find yourself.
Yeah.
You find yourself in that journey, and when you start investing on yourself and in your dreams, you start finding yourself. And you find out that you're capable of doing things that like great things.
Right.
Yeah. Just gotta believe in yourself.
So it's like a video game. It's like upgrading up a level. It's like your update that your iPhone gets every month. If
Or
you want to
Android.
be, yeah, exactly. Android or
you got
Tesla
Android?
phone or
No. It's an iPhone, but you gotta.
all it is.
We support
But,
all phones here,
All phones.
except if you have a Google Pixel. If you have a Nokia, yeah, it's a good thing. That thing's a built like tanks.
Yo, I used to have I don't know if you guys have it here, but you probably did. But in Portugal, we used to have those Nokia's 3310 or something. Those little things,
The
black and white.
Struggle.
Yeah, guys, the battery lasts for like a week and a half.
Really?
Oh yeah, it was.
You know the company Cat, like they make like those excavators.
Yeah.
They have these phones, guy, and like you can like, dude, it's crazy. They look like the heavy duty, you know.
Oh, because it's like more like construction.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
more construction people than my English messing with me.
Hey, if you're watching this on YouTube on one of those phones, get back to work, you know. Your boss is gonna get mad at you. But make sure you get your dreams going.
Trust me. I mean, for what we just said to you, your boss will never tell you this.
No, because see, a lot of
Unless he's a G.
yeah, a lot of most of them they won't tell you that because
they don't want you to grow, or they're afraid of you growing.
Right.
Because a lot of people, like, I don't know, I used to do landscaping, for example. So you go work for a company, you start learning. They don't want you to open your business because it's gonna be competition, and they don't want competition. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they don't want you to learn. They want you to just know this, and stay working for that company for the rest of your life. You know, and if you try to tell them, oh, I'm gonna move, trying to find a different job, they probably, oh, get another dollar. Another dollar ain't gonna do nothing, bro. You know what I mean? So there's like, people, they look forward for a raise, which a raise is good. Don't get me wrong. I like when I get a raise. but
Yes.
but the like raises sometimes is just to keep people kind of like stuck in the job. Like, so people like always looking forward in this companies that do raises, like it's like what, 30 cents and then 50 cents, and
Right.
what does it? That's not gonna do any change any better, bro.
Yeah,
A dollar ain't gonna do
you're
nothing.
giving $30 a month. I mean, a week.
What if you get a dollar, you get another $40. But then after
Right.
taxes and everything,
There's
you
no,
know what I'm saying?
there's no difference.
It's no
It's still
different.
pay.
But people, they look forward for those raises, and they get comfortable. They get comfortable because they know that, okay, I know I'm gonna have my paycheck every week. And if you get out of your comfort zone, and pursue your dream, it's like you're gonna get walk into the unknown, so you don't know
Yeah.
what's gonna happen. You
Yeah.
gotta have faith in God and yourself, man.
Yeah,
You
it
know,
all takes is action.
Yeah.
Come up with a good plan. If you have people that are in a good field that where you want to be in, like, what else? You want to be a landscaper, if you want to be a YouTuber, if you want to be a lawyer, you definitely, I guarantee you, some of you, or most of you, definitely have friends that are in that field that you can get mentorship from them.
Yeah.
So always seek out, because one time this guy named Joy, right? I was talking to this multi-millionaire back in 2021. And he told me this advice where he told me to be a sponge, just absorb as much information as you can in that specific topic, in that specific field that you want to be in. I would always make sure that to be aware of the content you consume, because not every content out there is good for you.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying. So always seek out help, because like I said earlier, if you want to go far, you gotta go together. Find out a good group of people that's inspire you, make you grow. You may be uncomfortable because they're at a higher level than you, but don't let that discourage you, because if they're there to help you, just take it as a pinch of salt, and bit by bit, learn. And it's like going to the gym, rep after rep, because you're not gonna have a six pack over the first week.
Yeah.
You're not gonna have those big biceps. You're not gonna have a strong physique body, because it takes.
Yeah.
Unless you're like my man Jack, because you've been going to the gym and you literally lost 30 pounds. He's a fast learner, and I'm kind of jealous because his progress is very fast.
Yeah, but how long it took you to lose 30 pounds?
Since December.
Yeah, so
It's
3 months,
go look at yourself.
4 months. Yeah, it takes time.
Non-stop too. You don't give up. You don't see progress. That doesn't mean you need to give up. Just
Yeah.
keep going.
I ain't gonna lie though. At one time, we was playing soccer with the pastors and the assistants and members, right? When I saw you sprinting, I'm like, yo, this kid might be faster than me, bro.
Shake.
He's faster than me at this point.
No, you lose some weight, you get more light.
Aerodynamic. Like a plane.
You get light. No, but yeah,
you think you take Usain Bolt, man?
No, but you said something that be like a sponge, and surround yourself with people that you can learn from.
Yeah, I was gonna say too, like, for example, if you're in a room, if you're around people and you're the smartest one, you're in the wrong room.
Oh yeah.
Because you're not learning. You want to put yourself in a room where you're the dumbest person. Not saying you're dumb, or you're the person who knows the least in your life. Because you'll learn from people. Surround yourself with smart people. People that want to do something, like whatever area you want to do. Like, let's just say you want to be a lawyer. Look for programs. Look for things. You want to be a doctor. Look for people, friends, someone that can teach you. You have to be like clay. You have to be able to be molded. Now, if you're like a person that I don't need anyone, I don't want help from anyone, you're not gonna get anywhere.
Not gonna get nowhere.
But if you put yourself as a piece of clay here, to be able to mold yourself and help people that really care about you. And if you don't have anyone that cares about you, that's okay. Because as long as you care and you believe in yourself, you can do it. Even if you have to mold yourself to get where you need to be, or surround yourself with people that help you get to where you want to be, they'll mold you to be the person that you want to be.
Yeah, because you never know everything, you know. Even
No.
if you know a lot, you never know everything. And it's good to surround yourself. Even if you don't know everything, it's fine. But you gotta surround yourself with people that know what you don't know. Like in my example, you know, I all I do here is record and get people in here. I don't know anything about editing videos, you know, but I got someone. I got someone that does it for me. So I surround myself with someone that does that part. You know, you gotta get like, you know, you gotta surround yourself. You want to do something, and you know this, but there's a lot of other areas that you don't know. Then you gotta surround yourself with people that know this, that know electronics, that know about social media, that know. So you gotta get these people to work with you or for you, and yeah, you gotta.
It's a team.
It's a team,
It's a
you know.
team,
It's a
man.
team effort, you know.
For example, I'm a very quiet person.
You're talking a lot.
So
That's a big lie.
no, so you know, one of my things is like I can talk to people. I don't have a problem talking to people. I'm pretty comfortable. But if you don't have that comfortability, become friends with someone that does, because they'll help you be more comfortable. It's okay. Sometimes you're shy. Sometimes there's people that antisocial. It's okay. It's all about investing. It's all about getting out of your comfort zone. You know.
I think if you're antisocial, right? I truly believe antisocial just could be just a mind thing. Because socialism, right? Charisma is a skill everyone can learn. So if you step out of your comfort zone, get yourself out there, talk to people. You go to a gym. You could go to one of your friend's house that you might have, like, for example, a party or a networking event that's going on. As long as you're talking to people, right? Go to the store. Everywhere you go, you're gonna talk to people. You go to cash register to check out your item. You're talking to someone. You're always gonna be talking to people, regardless.
Mm-hmm.
So when you apply for a job, even at work where people hate 9 to 5, you're always talking to people. Yeah. So I think having high charisma and good social skills will definitely get you through the door. And then he's something that my teacher always that taught me, and I guarantee he still teaches this to kids in class. He's like, it's not about what you know, it's about who you know. Because if you know people in a facility that you want to be in, text that friend, call them, and then boom, you're in the door.
It's easier, yeah.
It's easy.
Build connections. Like how do you build connections? How does someone, for example, like, I don't know anyone, talk to the person. Go to events. Go to if they're doing, let's just say they're doing events in an area.
Workshops and stuff, stuff like that.
That's how you meet. You meet people by talking to people, and that's how you build connections. It's not about having. You have to build them to have them. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people, they're not confident. That's why they don't talk to them. They're not confident. They think like, oh, I'm not. Who am I? To go talk to this lawyer or to go talk to this person. Or I don't know how to talk. My English not that good, bro. My English sometimes doesn't come out, but I do it anyways.
Me too. I speak English here, but it's not perfect sometimes.
Like at my job, sometimes I gotta go on stage to translate, right?
Yeah.
I don't really feel too comfortable doing that, talking to like an auditorium full of people. But I just go anyway.
Yeah, anyways, you're probably like, it's me, and I'm gonna translate for you.
I gotta be professional. But I don't really like talking in front of a lot of people. But the thing with me is, even though I don't feel comfortable, I go anyways. Like, you gotta overcome that fear,
So you see, that's the thing that I want to talk about next. You didn't feel comfortable. You didn't want to do it, but you did it anyway.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people are not comfortable or don't have the energy to do what they need to do. I'm not saying have to, but what they need to do to be able to get the position that they want to be. There's things like, I don't want to go to the gym every single day, but I have to go so I can get in better shape.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to go to work, but I have to so I can get bread on the table and bread in my wallet, and also investments for my future. I mean, there's things that I don't want to do, but it's in my duty to do them, because if I don't do them, who's going to do them? Nobody.
That's true. Yeah. And yeah, man, what do you invest on?
What I invest in?
Yeah.
So basically, I would invest. I invest in Bitcoin because I truly believe Bitcoin could be the future. I invest in
You already invest in Bitcoin, or
I invest in Bitcoin.
you invest in Bitcoin?
I don't.
I don't have
get
investment.
But personally,
that.
but like I invest in Bitcoin because it's an investment. So I won't consider it gambling. I would consider it an investment because if a lot of Wall Street people talk about that, so I'm like, okay, maybe let me just invest like $5. I don't invest because there's no way I'm gonna pull 20K just to invest into it. I just invest pennies in there to see if it'll grow or not. But there will be a point in my life where I want to invest in real estate, invest in gold, because I truly think
That's what I want to.
gold is always going to stay here. Real estate's always going to stay here.
That's what I want to
And
do.
they're never going to break, regardless of what will happen 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years from now. Real estate will always been here. It's been here since centuries. It's been here since 20th century, 19th, 18th century. So real estate's definitely a market that if people want to be successful, they should invest in.
I think it's like
There's always pros and cons to
Real
everything you
estate
do
is
in
like-
life. There will always be pros and cons, but if you want to get out the door of your house, you gotta make a move.
yeah, you gotta, and I think real estate is something that can get you a lot of money.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You
Like,
gotta learn, but you
Don't get
gotta
me wrong,
learn.
like on the way over here, I was just like thinking, I really don't know anything. Because from the videos I saw of streets in Los Angeles, right, where I see prostitutes, homeless people, and I'm like, damn, like I have it better than them. And I realized from content I see, like TikTok, social media, etc., I'm like, why don't people show the reality of America? Why don't people show the reality of life? It's always like stupid dances and like dumb memes. Don't get me wrong, memes are funny, but like, I want to grow.
Listen,
People.
I'm gonna talk to you as you guys was born here. You was born here. You was born here. No, you was born here.
I was born in Portugal,
Right.
but I'm kind of Americanized.
But yeah,
I
but
one, but yeah.
You moved here like you was very, very young.
Yeah,
So it's like you really grew up here.
right.
I came here when I was 20. So like America is an illusion. Like you said, people don't show you the reality of things. You know, America is an illusion. I'm not saying I love America.
Me too.
I love America.
I'm proud to be
You know?
an American.
I love America, and you know, I'm building my future here. I don't want to go back. I love America, but like for people that like immigrants or people that are not here, we see America as like a dream, because you watch the movies, you see New York, like you see New York at the movies. It's beautiful with snow. I went to New York, bro. I don't like New York.
Yeah, there's a rat this big going across the street.
I went to Times Square like on Christmas time. It's like people bumping into you, and you get. I'm like, bro, this is New York. I don't like New York. So it's a different reality. And then you get here, you think that like you see the celebrities. Oh, they're from America, right? So they have a lot of money. Or even family members, they are here or in Canada or wherever. Yeah, they take pictures with nice cars. Sometimes they're not their cars, with nice clothes. But then once you get here, like you don't know what they like. What's the lifestyle here, bro? Like here, it's crazy, bro. You get here, you gotta learn a new language. In my case, I left everything behind, bro. I got in a plane. I came here by myself, lived with people that I didn't know. I had no friends. You know, when reality hits, I'm like, bro, I'm here by myself. Then you start getting depressed. Then you start drinking. Then you start smoking. You know, so it's hard, bro. It's not like the movies that they show on TV. That's the good part of America. That's the American dream. But for you to live an American dream, you gotta get here. You're gonna face a lot of stuff. You know.
You see, in some movies will show. I won't say maybe. Well, it depends on what movie you watch, but in some movies they won't show you what America really is about.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
They'll show you like all the high class. They'll show you all the luxuries and stuff.
Yeah.
But that's when like when people are very wealthy and they experience that side of America. But when people come here working 9 to 5, it's completely different.
When we talk about California, right, LA, what we think about Hollywood, Beverly Hills, mansions, but they don't. But I believe, I'm not sure, but I think California is the area that has the higher rate of homeless people.
Exactly.
My barber went there and said, bro, it's like one street is just like homeless people. They don't. When we talk about California, you don't talk about that because a lot of people don't know. So you only see the good part, but there's a lot of the downside of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
It's not good. Even people like they think like, for example, hey, you live in America, there's money growing off trees.
Yeah.
I think I drive my Bugatti every day to
Yeah,
work.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
I love
It's
Tyler Bugatti, though. Don't get me wrong. But my cousin, right? He lives in Portugal. He wants to come over to America because when he came over to visit, or came to live with his dad, but when his dad passed away, God rest his soul, he had to go back. But he's always eager to come here because in Portugal, it's a small country. I mean, you still have your resources, but it's small. So he wants to come here and experience the American dream. And I just kind of want to. I'll definitely tell him the brutal truth about America. I'm like,
You
bro,
have to.
when you come over here, bro, it's not like that visit that you came there. It's completely different,
bro.
It's completely different.
Yeah.
Like it's like you're gonna have to like bend, but you can't break to get your foot in the door. I mean, you're gonna have to work hard for you to be able to have the life that you want. Have good connections.
It's a different reality, and I can't talk about that because that happened with me, You see America as like great place, you know what I'm saying? It is a great place,
Right.
and you can live the American dream because here you have opportunities.
Mhm.
And with your country sometimes you don't have that opportunity.
Right.
But it's tough, bro. It's not like that.
It's like mentioning the movies, and I'm gonna mention social media. When they show you in social media, they'll show you what America is. For the purpose of America, for the land, and for like the cities, and like for like atmospheric climates, and have a family here, it's great and all. But then when you step into reality, you see what America is really about.
There's immigrants here that I have like 2, 3 jobs, bro.
Oh yeah.
And
It's nuts.
I had it like not well. Cause I came here, I was legal, but there's people that come here illegal, and I know people who were like that came from Guatemala and got to cross the border, and you hear like with no. I know a guy that haven't seen his parents in like 20 years, and he can't go back. It's tough, bro. It's not like I'm gonna go to America because I'm gonna live my dream. I mean, you can live your dream, but you're gonna get here and you're gonna see what America looks like. You know what I'm saying?
And especially if you come here illegal, I'm not saying it's not impossible because
No, it's not.
there's people that come here illegal and they become successful.
Yes.
But you're gonna come here, you're gonna be what's an average person make? $15, $20, $25 an hour?
Not even, bro.
You're gonna get here, you're gonna be making like $2 an hour, $5 an hour.
Well, you're gonna make what? First of all, you gotta work under the table because you can't, have no papers.
You gotta pay for the if you came over the border, you gotta pay your
Yes, you gotta
transport,
pay.
all that fun stuff.
Yeah,
You came in a boat, you gotta pay the guy. So you're kind of like a slave to that person until you pay your debt.
Until you pay the debt, yeah. So but definitely you can live the American dream even if you're legal. I know illegal people that have their business
They can do it.
they became legal, but it's tough,
It ain't easy.
It's very hard, and it's not the reality that we see or that we envision when we are on our. No, I remember when I was a kid, I used to 50 Cent and love 50 Cent and the rappers and stuff. When I was in Portugal, trying to dress like that. When I got here, when I got to Boston, I'm like, yo, bro, I'm in America.
Yeah, you feel great.
I felt great for the first time. Like, damn, man, I'm in America. Like, I'm in the place that they shoot the movies and they have the rappers. But then
50 cents a dollar now.
once I started working, because at first, like the first month or so, I was fine. I didn't really miss my family. I mean, you miss, but it's like the reality didn't hit. When the reality hits, then I'm like, bro, I don't have nobody here. I have no friends. I have no family. I mean, I have a lot of family here, but I don't know. I wasn't close to them. I was living with my cousin, which they were great and took me as a son, but I didn't know them. I got to the airport and I had to go to the information booth for them to call my uncle because they didn't recognize me. I didn't know them. You know what I'm saying? So I just got in the plane.
You
and
couldn't
came
speak
here.
English well at the time.
No, I could understand, but I couldn't really. They speak Portuguese, but
Right.
I couldn't really speak English. My aunt, she already died, but she used to take me to the store, and she don't speak English at all. So she would talk to approach the people working at the store, speaking Portuguese.
Yeah.
And I would have to translate. I don't even know how to speak English myself.
Yeah. You speak English?
Yeah, I'm like, bro, I don't speak. I can't help you. I don't even speak English. I'm trying to say things, but I couldn't connect the words. I'm like, bro,
I don't know.
Senhora, isso aqui, não sei falar inglês. Like, I don't speak English like
This
that.
guy here.
I can't help it. This guy here. But I learned quick.
Yeah.
It's something that we need.
English is a very easy language to learn. I mean, you can learn it anywhere, or reading a book, watching movies, or even having close friends that will teach you.
It takes time though. There's some people.
Everything in life takes time.
Yes, and it takes time, but you gotta get out of your comfort zone.
Which we're coming back to that topic.
Like yes, so going back to the topic.
Before we get to the topic,
yeah, go ahead.
I know you guys don't like New York City. I personally love New York
No,
City.
No,
I had a bad experience.
I love New York City.
Boston. I like Boston. No, New York's. You know what it is too. I haven't gone. I've had to go there for certain things quick. I didn't get to like spend a few days there.
So I'm gonna tell you why I don't like New York City. I had a bad experience because I went twice before a day. You know those buses they take.
You got a parking ticket. That's what it was.
No, I didn't drive. I took the bus and we stayed there for the day. Excuse me, but it sucks because you gotta rush. I want to go there. I'm going there. Probably just trying to plan this summer. To stay there like at least the weekend, so we can enjoy it and see, go to the Statue of Liberty and stuff. I didn't get
New Yorkers don't even go to Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, but I don't want
to. That's underrated. That's so overrated for them.
I saw like from far, but I didn't go there. But see, that's the thing. Like you go, you see in the movie, you see the statue. Like nice. I didn't even get this. I didn't go there.
But listen, if you're ever in New York, get yourself a chopped cheese. You'll thank me later.
Chopped cheese?
Chopped cheese. It's basically ground beef, chopped up, cheese.
Yaki way?
Yeah. You can literally basically add anything on there. Lettuce, tomato, etc. And with some spices and sauce, bro. It's so good. Trust me. If you're there, get yourself one.
Try it.
There's this guy that he does the sandwiches. You know that guy? Sure. The Aki way. He puts like a Takis.
I don't know this guy.
Yeah, this is
in New York.
Yeah, in New York he makes these sandwiches and stuff.
But honestly, you know what my view of New York is? The reason why I like New York is because it's a fast-paced environment.
Yeah, right.
It's hectic. But I told myself if I can be in New York for 3 months, at least 3 months, and come back here to Massachusetts, I'd probably or definitely be ahead of everybody. Because news hits there first. Everything in New York is so fast-paced. So it's like you have to adjust. If you're out there in the Ave walking slow, you're going to get trampled on because everybody there walks fast.
Bro, I went to Orlando in December. People in Florida, mad slow. Slow, like you go to the CVS or so, and you'll stand like this. I'm like, bro, I got things to do. I'm on vacation. I gotta get out of here and go enjoy the sun. So slow, bro. Mad slow. It's a different pace. Over here, Massachusetts. I think Massachusetts is state. New York probably, but Massachusetts is very fast paced.
Yeah.
Very fast. Let's go.
Yeah, it's always going.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at Boston, I mean, it's the capital of the state. It's fast paced over there too. I don't think it's just as fast as New York.
Yeah, probably not.
But it's still a great city to live in if you can afford it.
Oh shoot, yeah. It's very expensive.
When I was in New York, right? When I was there with my friends, like earlier, like it's a journey. Let's travel together. I went there with a couple friends. We rented out an Airbnb for I think 4 or 5 days. So as soon as we got there like around 10:30, 11 a.m. We went to this pancake factory in Edgewater, and then these dudes pulled up in a whole pearl white Rolls Royce Callahan. So I got up. I went over there to them because I couldn't just sit there knowing that these guys definitely experienced that part of America. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going over there. So I'm like, hi, how you doing? I really love your car. Me and the fellas over there, like, love the whip. We just wanted to ask, what are you doing for a living? And he said, real estate.
That's Daniel Mack. What do you do for a living?
I just had to go over there because there was just no way. At the moment, and like I said, when I said earlier, you may feel uncomfortable. Of course I was uncomfortable. They're in a position that I'm not.
Yeah,
They're in a position that I want to be in.
Get out of your comfort zone.
Yeah, exactly. I got out of my comfort zone. I was nervous, but I'm building character.
Yeah.
So I went over there, talked to them. I asked, what do we do for a living, etc. And they said, real estate. And I'm like, I'm a 23-year-old entrepreneur. What is the advice that you have for me at 23 years old? Save your money, have good credit, and if you're into business or any field that you want to be in, stick with one thing, go from there. I'm like, wow. So I love New York City. Is moving to New York a great option? Yes, if you can afford it.
And here's the thing too, you can make it anywhere. I know he wants to. New York is a very tough place. It's hard, and if you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere. But me personally, whatever city you're in, you can make it. You just gotta put your mind to it. You don't have to say, "Oh, I need to move here. I need to move over there." Even if you're in a different country, you can still make it there.
Yeah, you can. You can.
Just like your story. You came here, but you didn't even speak English that well. You understand it, but you've been here for 11 years now.
10.
10 years. So see,
April, the day after the day after the bombing. I came the
Really?
day after the bombing.
Yo, I was in middle school when that happened, bro. Yo,
The Boston Marathon bombing.
Yeah.
So I was I don't like flying, right? But I don't like flying, but I do anyway, because I like to travel.
Yeah.
But
That's the world to do.
I was in at the waiting room to go get in a
Like,
plane.
think you were a terrorist or something?
No, but you see, I was watching on TV that everything that was going on in Boston the day before. I'm like, bro, I'm going there right now.
You got that beard too.
So I'm like, no, I wasn't scared. Like, I wasn't scared. No, actually, people already told me that I look like like that people. But no, but I wasn't scared that people were gonna say it was me. But I was not scared that that's the place I'm going to. You know what I mean? I was coming here, and that's where everything is going. I'm going to Boston. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the hell?
You just got here. You're like, oh boy.
You know what I mean? And after that, they shut down all like the airports and all that.
America.
But yeah, I got here a day after the Boston. I was on the 15th. I got here on the 16th. 10 years ago.
I'd probably be like, hey, if I would have came, like if I was you, I'd be like, what am I doing? I just show up one day, right? This bomb is here, the bomb is there, you know.
No, but it was tough, bro, and I didn't speak English, but I'm the type of person that I don't want to stay comfortable. You know, I don't want to just like live in America and don't speak English. Some people get comfortable. You know, for them, I know a lot of Spanish people that don't speak English. Why? They don't have to, because everywhere you go, there's someone that speaks Spanish. Spanish is the second language. It's American and Spanish. When you call those machines up, you want press 1 for English, 2 for Spanish. Even Portuguese. There's a lot of Portuguese people around. Cape Verde.
It's mostly Spanish.
Spanish, yeah, most Spanish. So it's like they feel comfortable. I don't have to speak English because everywhere I go, there's a Spanish people there that will help me. But they just feel comfortable. But I feel like if you know English, you can go further, because in America you can reach out to more people.
Yeah.
So if you stay comfortable and always, I speak Portuguese, so that's it. I speak English, that's it. No, just learn, bro. I like to learn. I speak 4 right now, but I want to learn more. I want to learn more. Well, when I got here, I learned English, Spanish, and Creole. So I learned 3 languages once I got here.
So what's your 4th?
No, Portuguese.
Oh,
so Portuguese, English, Spanish, and Creole.
Oh, yeah.
So Portuguese and obviously fluent, because that's my first language. English, I'm fluent, even though sometimes it's tough to get out. Spanish, I would say 85-90%. I speak a lot of Spanish.
That's good.
Because I work with Spanish every day. So
you know Spanish too,
I
bro.
speak. No, yeah.
I always thought you were Spanish.
So people think
Looks Dominican.
I'm either Dominican, Spanish, or Cape Verde. But and Creole, I don't practice that much. That's why I speak it. I can get around. I understand a lot, but I gotta practice more. Like I was just speaking with my my father-in-law, but
Yeah, your wife's got Cape Verde, so
but we speak Portuguese. I speak Portuguese with her. You know what I'm saying? So I want to practice more so I can get better.
Yeah, it's all about practicing.
Practicing and getting out of your comfort zone.
I was gonna say practicing. I was gonna say practicing and just doing more. Get out of comfort zone.
Yeah, comfort zone really kills you. It's like you're comfortable, you're not doing anything, you're just wasting time on social media, wasting time watching films. So you know what? I forgot his name, but there was this mentor. I think it's a podcast, like a mentorship podcast, something like that. And he said that every time you're watching a film, a movie, you're literally watching someone's dream. I'm like, wow. I mean, I didn't even take it like that, but I'm like, that's true. You're watching someone else's dream, because those characters are actors.
Yep.
They're acting, literally living their dream, and you're just watching it.
Yeah.
Not saying don't watch it. It's entertainment, and all the time. Any movie you watch or show, there's always a lesson in there. You just gotta look for it.
Yeah, there's always a lesson. There's always a lesson, and like invest in yourself.
Yeah.
I feel like today's lesson is invest in yourself. Resuming everything.
You got gems left and right.
You gotta work. Yeah, go your job, and if you have 2 jobs, I don't have time. Take like 10, 15 minutes. Read a book, learn new language, learn English, learn a different language. Actually, here you get like a privilege if you speak more than 1 language.
My job is I speak. That's because I speak more than one language.
Yeah.
I got other jobs before because I spoke more than one language. So
Right.
it's easier for you to get a job if you speak more than one language. So yeah, learn a new language, learn English.
Yeah, turn your difficulty into an opportunity.
Yeah.
You always speak one language. Let's say you speak Spanish, you speak Portuguese, you speak Creole. Learn a different language because now you're bilingual. Studies show that I don't know what I forgot what the percentage is, but someone that is able to understand two languages is smarter than the average person. Because just think of it like that. Your brain has to process not just one language but two. So if you're able to do that, you're very smart. If you think you're dumb and you're like, oh, I can't do this, or I don't have the capacity, but you can speak two languages, you're very smart. You're wicked smart because it's hard. Because for example, you gotta say like, oh, eu andei no sábado. I walked on Saturday. People gonna be like, what? It's like a switch. Your brain's more developed.
Oh yeah,
Bilingual.
there's a guy on TikTok, language lord. He speaks like 21 language.
Oh, you talk about that guy that goes to like different.
Talks to people.
Yeah.
So that's crazy.
That's a superpower right there.
And he lives. I'm sure he lives off social media.
Yes.
That makes him famous.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just
That's how he connects with more people.
Yeah.
So.
But that's crazy. I mean, 21
languages. 21
And he
languages.
speaks those crazy language like I don't know,
Said the
like
guy-
Persian and Greek and those hard languages.
My question is, I know he definitely got out of his comfort zone, going up to random people. What process did he go through to learn 21 languages?
He speaks like Yoruba, the
Yeah.
African tribe.
He's the guy that goes into like I think it was like Chinese restaurant. And he starts
He
speaking
speaks Chinese. There's two guys. There's one that goes goes into restaurant stuff and talks their language, and there's another guy that just goes like he travels. He goes to Miami, he goes to Texas, or whatever. It's like ask people like, oh, what's your favorite language? So people say whatever Italian. Then he starts speaking Italian. Oh, Chinese. He starts speaking. You know what I mean? So he
That's
speaks
cool.
like a lot of language. But yeah, because of that, he got out of his comfort zone, and that's probably what he does for his life.
That's all you gotta do. It's one step. It's a hard step, but if you can push yourself and surpass that step, you're good.
I'm actually I think I'm gonna do a podcast in Spanish, full 100% Spanish.
He's gonna get out of his comfort zone.
No, yeah, I already talked to the guy.
I probably won't be in this one because
100% Spanish.
No hablo español.
No hablo español muy bueno.
No, muy bueno.
Yeah.
We could do a Creole one in Creole.
I can't run one in Creole.
Why?
I can speak a little bit, but I can't. I can get around, but this things I can't really, like
Si vous créez,
sometimes I can't connect the word. But I mean, I probably won't be able to do like a full podcast in Creole, but I can get around pretty good. Because I used to hang out, some Cape Verdean people, so that.
Oh yeah, I mean, you can definitely get some Cape Verdean members in here.
Yeah.
You know what's cool? Senegal, right? Your dad's from Senegal.
Yeah.
It's
Senegalese.
yeah, no, there's a dialect that is
Olaf.
Olaf.
Yeah. I remember when
I heard it
I think
before.
Pastor Ellison told me
Olaf?
not to do means how are you I think
Not to do.
not to do.
It's pretty. I heard it one time because my wife's uncle or something like that. He's from Senegal.
Yeah, it's fluent French over there too.
It's different.
Yeah.
You know what I was learning? Quiche. It's a Guatemalan dialect.
Really?
Really? Oh, I've heard of that before.
Crazy. I don't know a few words. It's pretty cool, but it's like what's Wakanda?
I haven't. I still need to.
You haven't watched Wakanda?
No, guy. I need to watch that shit, guy.
You watch Wakanda?
Wakanda forever.
The second.
Oh, the second. No, I watched the first one. The second one, not yet, bro.
It's on Netflix. It's on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Nah, lately I just been watching Snowfall and Power and other TV shows.
But anyway,
you know,
on what movie was you talking about? Wakanda. They have like a tribe on like a Atlantis thing tribe on the water, so they speak like a dialect. It's crazy. It's like
really.
It's I believe it's
Mayan Mexican have the Mayan dialect. It's pretty crazy, but that's Quiche is similar to that. It's like Spanish, worse than Spanish. You don't understand nothing. I know like probably 2 or 3 words. That's it, but it's pretty hard.
Let me ask you something. You're half Angolan, right?
Yeah.
Don't they have don't they have dialects too?
Yes, they do. They do have. I forgot the name. I was just talking to some lady the other day. But yeah, they do have dialects there. Yeah, the main the official languages in no, I was thinking all the.
No,
I
I
just kidding.
don't.
Yeah.
But yeah, they have the
I
official is Portuguese, but they have dialect there.
Our conversation, we're getting out of our comfort zone so much
Yeah, I
that
know.
he's getting out of his
Right.
comfort zone.
Where you going?
No, it's getting comfortable here. It's hot.
Hey,
The topic is fire right
we
now.
got an empower shirt to cover all that up.
No, I gotta make one.
We gotta keep this podcast.
Oh, by the way, oh yeah, that shirt.
Thank you.
If you want a hoodie, a shirt, just get in contact with me. Social media be Empower Yourself. Or in Facebook, EM Power, and Instagram Empower Yourself 2023. You can just DM me and we can make it happen. If you want a shirt, hoodie, shorts, I'm coming out with. I'm actually working on that.
Gym clothes.
So right now I have the hoodies and I'm coming out with the t-shirts. In the future I want to have shorts, socks, hats. But I'm gonna start working on. I'm already working on getting it to sell online.
Okay.
Because right now people just reach out to me on social media and I just either bring it to them or they pick it up. But I want to start selling online too. So I'm building a website. I'm already working on it. Man, Empower is gonna reach the word, man.
Sky's the limit.
I want to
reach New York City.
I want to live the American dream. That's what I came here to live, the American dream.
Yeah, and then we will also have Empower podcasts in different languages too.
Do you guys believe in creating your own dream, your own reality, or just living by the American dream by the way the government wants it? Even though,
No, bro.
I'm not really gonna be
Get out of
very,
your comfort zone.
I'm not gonna be
Make-
governmental things.
I prefer
No,
to
you
get out
gotta
of my
make it.
comfort zone and make my own.
You have to make your dream.
Yeah.
Make your own.
You gotta make it
Yeah,
happen.
I think you gotta design your own reality.
Because
Instead of leaving that.
what is the American dream nowadays? It's different.
See, that's a topic that the American dream can be different for everybody.
Exactly.
For example, an example for me, it can be like having a lot of money. Just an example, but maybe like for someone that come here illegal and have their family behind, maybe the American dream is just to be able to bring their family and provide for them.
True.
For some people, living the American dream is just like having the American citizenship. So like for everybody, I think that everybody has a different perspective of the American dream. That doesn't mean that American dream is to be rich. It depends for some people.
Yeah.
For me, the American dream is, and that's what I'm pursuing, is to be able to be comfortable, live comfortably, and not having to work for nobody. You know what I mean? Like having like making money work for myself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that comes with like what you said that about we was talking about time that we can't buy time, and to be wise how you use your time. So if you go to work from 9 to 5, that's the time that you're just working. You can't do nothing else with your family, with your kids if you have kids. So for you to be able to still make money but be home and be able to enjoy your time, that's great. To me, that's the American dream. Imagine you can make money, but you can travel. You can go spend a week in New York if you want, but you make money. You can go to Miami. You can go to Africa. You can go travel all over the world, but it doesn't matter. Like you don't have to wait for your boss to give you vacation. You don't have to wait for the paycheck. You're just making money, But you gotta invest, you gotta. For me, that's the American dream, but for some people, it might be, I don't know.
I think American dream is like a vision where everyone sees it differently.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like
exactly.
everybody has different points of views on things.
Perspective.
Like for example, like if you're on the other side of the room, right, and I'm on this side, and I'll say that apple right there is bitten, but on your side the apple's not bitten. So it's an apple, but we have two different views. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So yeah, I believe the American dream is different for everybody.
Yeah.
And that note, man, I want to thank you guys for
No problem.
taking your time. The
Anytime,
mayor of
bro.
Fall River, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, I think it's very important, and that's what we try to do here is to motivate you and inspire you. And I think the lesson that we take today is that you gotta invest in yourself. Don't just invest in your boss, because your boss gonna get richer and you're gonna keep making the same
Yeah.
money. So invest in yourself, invest in your dreams. And I feel like I talk about this over and over, but I just feel like it's very important for you and everybody, including me, to get out of your comfort zone and pursue your dream, because you in America, this is the land of opportunity. People come here, they go through a lot, and if you were born here, you're privileged. You know what I mean? But maybe you were born in this land, but you're not living the American dream. The American dream exists, but you gotta go get it.
Yep.
And then, no, I'll see you guys next time.